red rose as an indicator. You might have observed a many colored flowers in your surrounding. Try making your indicators using this flower. Is it possible to make an indicator with the use of flower? Yes, it is possible. Let's do this activity. Let us prepare. Collect some fallen petals of red roses available in your surroundings. It is advised not to pluck the flower. You have advised that not to pluck the flowers. You may pick the petals or the flowers fallen on the ground. The petals and the flowers which are fallen on the grounds are used for this activity. Take a fistful of the collected petals of the red roses and wash them with water. Crush the petals using a mortar pestle. Mortar pestle is a pot with a stone. This is a stone pot, and with this a stone, and it is a traditional grinder. Crush the petals using a Crush the petals using a mortar and pestle. Place them in a glass tumbler. Pour some hot water into a glass tumbler and ensure that the crushed flowers petals are completely immersed. The crushed flower petals are to be completely immersed in this hot water. Cautions: perform these steps under the supervision of an adult. Cover the glass tumbler with a lid. Wait for 5 to 10 minutes till the water becomes colored and filter it. The liquid after the filtration, is a required flower extract to be used as an acid-base indicator. The liquid after the filtration, or the filtrate after the filtration. You know what is the process of filtration? Filtration is a process by which the any sample is get filtered with the help of the filter paper, and so the portion which will get written on the filter paper is called as the retentate, and um, the sample that has passed through this filter paper known as a filtrate. So we have to require the filtrate, and this will be act as an acid base indicator. This is an test tube. This is a test tube stand, and this is a red rose extract test tube containing the red rose extract. Another activity is given here. Let us find out. Place 10 to 20 drops of the prepared red rose extract in each of the two small transparent bottles or the test tubes. Mark them as A and B. The diagram is given here. This is an A, this is an B. Add 20 to 30 drops of lemon juice in a test tube A and 10 to 20 to 30 drops of soap solution in a test tube B with the help of the droppers. In a previous video, we had done an activity, and this activity we had seen that the lemon juice is an acidic and a soap solution is a basic. So is it true? Let us find that this is true or not with the help of this activity. Observe and recall any color change to extract in a table 2.3. We have provided the table 2.3 here, and we have to record any change in the color of these both sample solutions. Repeat the same with the other samples used in activity 2.1. This is activity where we had seen that the lemon juice and the soap solutions are acidic and the basic respectively. Record your observations in table 2.3. The 2.3 table is provided here. The changes in the color of the red rose extract on adding the lemon juice A and the soap solution B. In this test tube, we have added a lemon juice. In the test tube B, we have added a soap solution. This is an table 2.3 testing the nature of a sample with the red rose extract, such as the lemon juice, soap solution, amla juice, the color of the red rose extract after adding the sample, and the nature of the substances. Let us complete this activity. Lemon juice. First one is the lemon juice. The color of the red rose extract after adding the sample. It will get turns into a red color, and the nature of the substance is an acidic. So the lemon juice is an acidic. Soap solution. The red rose extract get converted into a green color, so it is an basic, and the amla juice get converted, the red rose extract get converted into the red color, and so it is an acidic. So this is the respective nature of these sample solutions. Discuss your observations with your classmate. Are the sample that changes the color of the flower extract to the shade of the red and the same as that of change the color of the blue litmus paper to the red? Yes, we had done the activity 2.1 in the previous lecture, and we had seen that the lemon juice is from the group A, and it is group A is of a acidic samples are present in a group A. So the lemon juice, which will the color of the red rose extract after adding the sample will get converted into the red. It means, and it is an acidic. So it means that are the sample that changes the color of the red rose are the sample that changes the color of the flower extract to the shade of the red and same as those that change the color of the blue litmus paper to the red. The answer of this question is yes. The color of the flower extract get converted into the red, and it is a similar and it indicates this acidic nature. So the change of the color of the blue litmus paper into the red, it is also shows that it is an acidic in nature. So yes, the sample that changes the color of the flower extract to the shade of the red, the same as that change the color of the blue litmus paper to the red, are the sample that change the color of the flower extract to the shade of the green, the same as those that change the color of the red litmus paper to the blue. Yes, it is also the same. The sample that change the color of the flower extract into the red color and the sample that changes the blue litmus into the red are acidic in nature, and both are the same. And the sample that change the flower extract into the green color is the same as that of the red litmus, the sample that change the red litmus paper into the blue color. So they are the basic in nature. Are the sample that do not change the color of the flower extract the same as that did not change the color of the red and the blue litmus paper? Yes, these are the neutral substances. From the above activity, we can conclude that the red rose extract can also be used to test the nature of the substances. Hence, it is another example of an acid-base indicator. We can conclude that the red rose extract seems to give the red color in an acidic solution. Yes, it is absolutely right that red rose extract seems to give the red color in acidic solution and green color in a basic solution. Can you now fill in a nature of the substances in a table 2.3, as we already deal with this table 2.3. We are sure that you will be excited about the above results. You may repeat the process of preparing the extract and testing substances with some vegetables, some fruits, or the flowers such as beetroot, purple cabbage, turmeric, Indian blackberry, jamun, and the red hibiscus, gudhal flower. They can also act as an acid-base indicators. So you have to be asked in your paper that which flowers or the fruit vegetables or the fruits are being used as a acid-base indicator. So this is a very important point from the view of your exam. Fascinating fact: hydrangea is a plant that grows in a cooler climate in the Himalayan region and the northeastern states. It gives the flowers of different colors depending on the nature of the soil. So it is so much exciting. It gives the flowers of different colors. The change in the color of the flower is depends on the nature of the soil. It is also an important point in view of your examination. The acidic soil produces the blue color flowers, whereas the basic soil, the flowers are pink or the red. Can gardeners alter the color of the hydrangea flower by adjusting the acidic or the basic nature of the soil? Yes, why not? If acidic solution, suppose an acidic sample is added in the soil and it will be used for the growing of the hydrangea, then it will give the change in the color of the flower. Turmeric as an indicator. We have used a blue and red litmus paper strip in activity 2.1. Can you also make a paper strip with some other natural indicators? Find out by performing the following activity. Let us do this activity. Activity 2.5. Let us prepare. Take a spoonful of turmeric haldi in a petri dish or a container and add a little water to make a paste. You may also grind a piece of the fresh turmeric. You had ever seen the fresh turmeric? It is similar to that of the ginger. Carefully dip a piece of filter paper in the turmeric paste until it gets yellow color. Take it out and allow to dry. Cut this yellow paper into a thin strip which are used as a turmeric paper. Caution: perform these steps under the supervision of an adult. Turmeric paste or turmeric paper strip. Preparing the turmeric paper. Using a dropper, put a drop of each of the sample used in activity 2.1 one by one on a separate pieces of the turmeric paper. Record your observations in table 2.1. In a previous video, we had done the activity 2.1 and we are very well known about the samples that are used in activity 2.1. These are the lemon juice, soap solution, amla juice, and so many on. Lemon juice, the color of the turmeric paper after putting a drop of a sample, there will be no change in the color or the remains the yellow color. Soap solution, reddish brown color, the yellow strip will get converted into the reddish brown color. Sample is amla juice, no change in the color or the yellow strip will remains the yellow in color. So we had done this activity. What did you observe? Do all the samples change the color of the turmeric paper? No, some samples which are of basic in nature will change the color of the turmeric strips. Group the samples which do not change the color of the turmeric paper. The acidic sample such as the amla juice and the lemon juice did not change the color of the sample or they will remains the yellow, while the basic solution such as the soap solution will change the color of the yellow strip into a reddish brown. Compare them with samples of group A and group B and group C in a table 2.2. Can turmeric paper be used as an indicator for the acidic substances? Discuss your observations with your classmate. Suppose you have a sample of a tap water, lemon juice, and the soap solution. We know that the soap solution is of basic in nature, lemon juice is often acidic in nature, while the tap water is a neutral. If you use a turmeric strip as an acid-base indicator, you will not be able to distinguish between the neutral and the acidic substances. So the question asks here that can turmeric paper be used as an indicator for the acidic substances? The answer for this question is no. Discuss your observations with your classmate. I got a curry stain on my white shirt and on applying the soap, it changed its color. Wow, now I know the reason. Based on the observations, you can conclude that the turmeric paper can be used as a test the basic substances. However, it cannot be differentiate between the acidic and the neutral substances, as I already taught you that it will not distinguish between the acidic and the neutral substances. The fascinating fact, why is the turmeric known as the golden spice? Turmeric is a member of the ginger family. I already told you that the turmeric, the fresh turmeric, is much more similar to that of a ginger. Turmeric is a member of a ginger family which is grown in India and other countries. A common spice in a daily household. It is being researched for benefits behind the taste and the color it provides to the food. In Ayurvedic system of medicine, turmeric is considered to have a numerous health benefit, and it is commonly used in several traditional home remedies. It will be applied on a wound that you. Ashwin creates a greeting card to pay a gratitude to his teacher. On the day of the Guru Purnima, he applied a turmeric paste on a white paper and dried it. He wrote his wishes in the teacher's mother language, that is the Odia language, on the dried paper using one of the solution tested in the table 2.4. Which solution can be used to write the message? His teacher applauded his activity use of this concept, of this creative use of this concept. I had already taught you that the acidic and the basic solutions acidic and the neutral solutions cannot be distinguished with the help of the turmeric paper strips, because it will not change the color of these strips. So the basic solutions must be used for writing, for the writings which will be given here, because the basic solution is only one which can change the color of the yellow paper strips into the reddish brown color. So it must be of a basic solution that will be used by him to write this. Are there any substances whose order changes on adding the acidic or the basic substances? You know any such substances which changes its order after adding any acidic sample or the basic sample? There are some substances whose order changes in the acidic or basic medium. These are called the olfactory indicators. Let us explore more. Let us investigate. Take some finely chopped onion in an container along with some strips of a clean cotton cloth or the filter paper. Tightly close the container and leave it overnight. Take 2 of the cotton cloths or the filter paper strips from the container and check their order. Keep them in a clean surface and put a few drops of turmeric water on the strip and few drops of a baking soda solution on the others. Allow the drops to spread on the strip. Check the order again. Do you notice any change in the order of the onion strip before and after putting the turmeric water and the baking soda solution on them? Note your observation. Similarly, test the change in the color with the other acidic and the basic substances and record your observations. If suppose that the sample provided to you is of acidic in nature, the acidic effect is that the acids can neutralize or reduces the intensity of a certain order. Suppose the onion paper have some kind of order, then its order get intensity of this order get reduced of the certain order, and the basic effect as base can enhance or change the nature of the some order. If onion strip have a certain amount of order, then the order get enhanced in its intensity or the change the nature of the order. This is an acidic and the basic effect we can get with the help of the olfactory indicators. Now a scientist, Acharya Prafulla Chandra Rai, P.C. Rai, is known as a father of a modern Indian chemistry. He earned a doctorate in chemistry from the United Kingdom and returned to the India. He contributed towards the advancing scientific research in India. He also established India's first pharmaceutical company, a company in the field of medicine. The pharmaceutical company is a company in the field of medicine in 1901. He was a person rooted in Indian culture and knowledge traditions. Through his writing on a history of chemistry in India, he highlighted the achievement and the expertise of an ancient Indian scientist to the modern world. Rai, a social reformer, also advocated the use of the mother tongue as a medium of instruction in the education institutions. What happens when acidic substances mix with basic substances? Let us investigate by performing the following experiment. Activity 2.7. Let us experiment. Take 1 drop of lemon juice in a test tube and add around 20 drops of water to it. Observe the color. As we know that the lemon juice is of acidic in nature, and as we add the water, it will becomes a solution of the lemon juice, and the color of this lemon juice will remains as it is. Add a drop of blue litmus solution to it. As we know that the lemon juice is of acidic in nature, the blue litmus, which is of a blue in color, get converted into a reddish brown or the reddish color, indicating that the lemon juice is an acidic. Do you observe any color change? Yes, we observe the color change. The color of the solution on adding the blue litmus solution will becomes a reddish in color. Slowly add drop of lime water to this test tube with the help of a dropper and swill it wet well. As we know that the lime water is of basic in nature and the lemon juice is of an acidic in nature, so there will be a neutralization reaction. You know what is neutralization reaction? Don't worry, we will dealing with this neutralization reaction in our subsequent discussion. So it is of a neutralization reaction which will occur there. What do you observe? Is there any change in the color of the solution? Yes, the initial color red after adding a lime water will get change in a color. A stage comes when a color of a solution changes from red to blue. Yes, there will be one stage where a red color solution will get converted into a blue solution due to the addition of the lime, due to the addition of the lime water, which is of a basic in nature. So the red color solution will get converted into a blue color. Again, add 1 drop of lemon juice to the above solution. Can you predict why there is a change in color? If you again add 1 drop of lemon juice to the above solution, which is of acidic in nature, then blue color of the solution starts to get converted into a red color solution. And can you predict why there is a change in the color? This change in color is due to the acidic and the basic nature of a lemon juice and the lime water respectively. When acid is get in contact with a blue litmus, it will get converted into a red, but when a base is get in contact with a blue litmus, it will remains the blue and there is a no change in the color. This is the basic concept we have already studied and this will be applied here. The color of a solution on adding a lime water, it will get converted into a blue color due to the basic nature of the lime water. Initially, when a drop of a blue litmus solution is added to the lemon juice solution, the color of a solution turns the red. When a lime water is added to this test tube, the color of a solution eventually changes from a red to the blue. This shows that the solution in the test tube is no longer acidic. Lime water has neutralized the effect of an acid. The lime water has neutralized the effect of the acid, that is the lemon juice. When the solution of acid is mixed with a solution of a base, the solution of acid given here is of lemon juice and the solution of a base is a lime water in a sufficient quantity. If they are get mixed in a sufficient quantity, we find that the resulting solution is neither acidic and nor a basic. These reactions are called as a neutralization reactions. In a neutralization reaction, the salt and waters are formed with the evolution, that is the release of the heat. Acid when get react with a base, then the salt plus water plus heat is released. How we can say that the heat is released? If the word heat is written in the front of this arrow, then we can say that the heat is released, while if the heat word is written in the side of the reactant, then it will be said that the heat is absorbed. There are many examples in everyday life where you can observe the use of neutralization process. Let us find out. Neutralization in a daily life situation. First, Kirti was observing a butterfly in the garden with her hand resting on the tree trunk. Suddenly, a red ant bit her, leaving her skin red with a staining pain. Her brother helped her by applying a moist baking soda to the affected area, which relieves the pain. What do you think might be the reason for this? When an ant bites, it injects an acidic fluid, formic acid, into the skin. The effect of an acid can be neutralized by rubbing a moist baking soda, which is a basic. What remedies do people use to treat ant bite in your region? Situation second. On a farmer's portal, an online platform from the Department of Agriculture Corporation and the Farmers Welfare. Department of Agriculture Corporation and the Farmers Welfare. A query from the farmer states, my plants are not growing well lately. After a detailed discussion, it was found that the excess use of chemical fertilizers, substances added to the soil to help the plant grow better. The fertilizers are the substances that are added to the soil to help the plant to grow better, made the soil acidic. These fertilizers made the soil acidic. What remedy might be provided to him? Because of the more acidic nature of the soil, the plants are not grow in this area. So the farmer complained that my plants are not growing well lately. well lately. What remedy might be provided to him when the soil is too acidic? जब soil बहुत ज़्यादा acidic बन जाती है, the plants do not grow well. Plants grow नहीं करते. It can be treated with the lime, which is base. It can be treated with a lime stones या फिर lime water, so that it will be becomes a it will be a base, so it can neutralize this acidic nature of the soil. Neutralizing the acidic nature of the soil, these farmers are neutralizes the acidic nature of their soil. If the soil is a basic, organic matter like the manure and the composted leaves are added to it, the organic matter releases the acids that neutralizes the basic nature of the soil. Sometimes the soil may be neutral, but the plants growing in it may still show a poor health, which can be due to the deficiency of nutrients in the soil. Situation 3. Ashwin friend Gurpreet stays near an industrial area. He shared him that the fish population in his neighborhood lake was declining day by day. What do you think might be the cause of this? It may be due to the factory waste being released into the lake. Yes, so many factories are there, and they will release the waste product of their factories into lakes and the rivers. If a factory waste is acidic in nature, that could be done to save the fish in the lake. What could be done to save the fish in the lake? The factory waste can be neutralized. If the waste from the factory is often acidic in nature, then it will be neutralized by adding the basic substances before releasing into the lake. Let us wrap up. Now you can explain why the word "welcome to the wonderful world of science" appears on the Ashwin's and the Kriti's paper sheet when the liquid was sprayed on them. Yes, you will be able to now you will be able to know why was this happen when they were sprayed the liquid on them white paper sheet. This is because of the acidic nature and the basic nature of the substances. Do you think that one possibility could be using a turmeric solution for the spraying a liquid and a soap solution for writing on the paper? Yes, because the soap solution is of a basic in nature, and the turmeric solution when get in contact with a soap solution, it will show a reddish or the red brown color. So we can say that the written words on this white paper are from the soap solution, and after spraying a turmeric solution on this white paper sheet, it will get converted into a reddish brown color and it starts to appear. So this activity we have already done. This activity we have already done in the first video of this chapter. In a nutshell, substances around us may be classified as acidic, basic, and neutral in nature. Extract of lichen, red rose, red hibiscus, purple cabbage, turmeric can be used as indicate the nature of the substances or the acid-base indicators. Substances that shows a different color in the acidic and the basic solution can called acid-base indicators. Acid turns the color of the blue litmus to the red. Acid turns the color of the blue litmus to the red, and the basis turns the color of the red litmus to the blue. Extract of a red rose gives the red color in the acidic solution and the green color in a basic solution. This is an important point in context of your paper. The yellow color of a turmeric turns in the red in the basic solution but remains unchanged in a acidic and the neutral solution. So we cannot use a turmeric water as an acid-base indicator. And acids and a base neutralize each other, forming a salt and water along with the evolution of the heat. Many day-to-day problems like a red and white acid or a basic nature of the soil and the industrial waste can be attempted to be managed by the process of the neutralization. So neutralization reaction will help you to get rid of these problems like the red and white acid and the basic nature of the soil and the industrial waste. So in the next video we are dealing with the exercise of this chapter. Thank you.